Black Girls Must Die Exhausted. That's one heck of a title.
Thank you very much.
Why are we talking about exhaustion right now? And in what ways are you talking about it in your book?
There are so many ways that we are exhausted. And when I first came up with the idea for this book, I really wanted to show what life is like in a contemporary way for a Black woman. And to me, that means there's layers that we experience as human beings. We have experienced the layers of womanhood, the layers of Blackness, and really thinking about what does that mean and what toll does that take on a person? And then what are the ways that we, in spite of all of that, shine so brightly and are so colorful, and we're wonderful friends and partners and mothers and all of these other things. And I wanted to celebrate that. So the title is meant to be an acknowledgement of all of the things that we deal with, as societal layers, but also a celebration that in spite of that, we shine and we're these, wonderful creatures that manage to exude such joy and be so accomplished and all of these things. And then at the end, I use the story to kind of change the meaning of the title around a bit. So at the end, it's meant to be an inspirational call to adventure and fulfillment. So that's really that's for a reader to take that journey and see what the ultimate end meaning of the title is.
Nice. So, I mean, when I think about an adventure, you already had to have gone on the adventure writing this. It's a series, so it's one of many.
Yes.
What can people expect? I mean, I know you just kind of went through it, but who are we meeting? Who are we about to fall in love with in this book?
Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully you fall in love with Tabitha Walker. She's the protagonist that you'll meet in the story. She's 33 years old. She thinks she's living her very best life. She is a local news reporter on air in Los Angeles. And she worked pretty hard to get there and is doing all the things she thinks she's supposed to do. But on the day we meet her, it's like the worst day of her life. So she finds out she has a reproductive health issue, an infertility issue that's jeopardizing one of the things that was really important to her, which is having a family. And so that kind of just sets her off of her established path, which is how a good story starts. This is the worst day, and now you've got to figure life out all over again. So it's really a journey of this woman finding a path to authenticity and fulfillment. And I think she's a great person to journey along with, as we're all kind of trying to figure that out, whatever that means for ourselves. And that's kind of the nature of the story. You get to meet her friends and family, her grandmother, who happens to be white. And so there's some examination of what race means within a family, within our culture, within our society. There's also an examination of womanhood and what that means generationally and otherwise, and friendship. She has really wonderful, dynamic friends who support her, and they're imperfect in their own ways, and everybody's hiding something. So you get to find out everyone's secrets and lies along the way, and how they still manage to come together in the end. I feel like there's a relatively happy ending, so I'm letting people know that.
So was anybody in your family mad at you when they read this book? Did they feel like you were talking about them?
Oh my gosh, so many people, not just my family, my friends got mad. They were like, why did you put I was like, I did not put your life in this book. I wasn't thinking about you, but I'm glad that it's relatable. But it was not about you. So yes, there are a lot of people that thought that they are in the book, but it really isn't. I tried to make it universal on a human level, and things that a lot of people could identify, recognize, relate to. So yes, but I had to kind of calm those concerns that it's not anybody specific.
Are there any book tours planned anytime soon?
November 20th, I will be in Miami. So that's my next upcoming in-person date. A lot of my dates are virtual, so people can keep up with me on social media. I usually post when I'm going to be doing something, but hopefully next year we'll be returning to in-person events. I can't wait.
Okay, look now. I know y'all usually try and take Mississippi off the list. We are here. We are present.
I got somebody invite me. I'm ready to come.